Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89. Well, it's a sad day today. Chadwick Boseman died. This is interesting because last year, there'd been talk as far back as last year that he might have been sick. There were some very nasty racist people saying he was on crack or something, making jokes about Wakanda, coke and stuff and crack, blah, blah. But there was also talk that he was a serious vegan. Because basically he stepped out to a what was it? It was a Heinz Field to see the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he was noticeably thinner. And there was a lot of speculation. Some people were speculating that now he's a big star. He was on cocaine. Other people were saying because he was a vegan, he changed to a strict vegan lifestyle, and that he always was thin, and he just got beefy for the role to play Black Panther. So there was a lot of talk back then, and people kind of forgot about it because he just said he was a vegan. He is a naturally thin person. He had to beef up for the film, and when not in that role, obviously he wasn't going to be training that hard, and that he lost weight again. And you can see older films and that where he is slimmer. I'd seen him in a couple of things, and he was slimmer, but he didn't look well. But people just sort of forgot about it. And then February, he went to an NBA All-Star game, and same thing. People were asking him, was he okay? Did he look? He didn't look okay. He was so thin. And then pandemic. I mean, everyone forgot about it. And then April again, he went to where did he go in April? Oh no, that's right. He went online to talk about Jackie Robinson Day because he played the character he played the real life Jackie Robinson. He was the character. He played him. So then, of course, he was aware of his causes and that. So Jackie Robinson Day was a day that he went online and he looked really thin. He had a beard, but it didn't really hide how drawn his face was. And people were speculating that he was sick again. And this was when I took note of it because I thought, if he's not sick, he's got an eating disorder because there's no way you can be that thin and have that drawn look if you're healthy. Because you can be thin and healthy and you don't look like that. He just looked sick. And I didn't think a lot about it because I thought, I don't know, maybe he's just one of those people who just, is too hard on the vegan stuff, and but I wasn't sure. I just sort of let it go. And then today, it was in the news that he died of colon cancer. He was diagnosed with colon cancer 4 years ago. He didn't talk about it publicly. He didn't tell anyone about it. And he was making films around surgeries and treatment. And despite the weight loss, he still did continue working over those 4 years. But yeah, he died at home with his family. He has a wife and children. Does he have children? Oh God, I was just reading an article. They said with his family. Oh, I didn't check it. I'm just thinking about him. And I enjoyed Black Panther. I only went to see it because of Michael B. Jordan because he looked so damn hot in the trailer, and I admit that's the only reason why I went. I didn't know anything about the character. I had seen him in a few comics and I thought, oh, hot black superhero, that could be cool. But I didn't really like the costume so much, and I just went because of Michael B. Jordan. That's the only reason why I went. But I really liked it. The characters were really good. You felt it seemed to focus a bit more on the characters, so it wasn't as big a blockbuster as some of the other Marvel movies where it's just wall-to-wall action and big giant set pieces. They spend a little bit of time actually spending with the characters and some smaller story elements of the story, which kind of needed because so many people weren't familiar with the character. And I must admit, I got really sucked in, and by the end, when just all hell sort of breaks out and they're basically fighting, I was scared for all the people, especially the warrior women, because they're like fighting with spears against. I actually got sucked in. I realized, oh, this is really good. I feel like I know the characters and I actually care about them. Unlike some of the other superhero films, which are just all bombastic spectacle, and you don't connect with any of the characters, and I didn't care about it. I'm just watching it like just watching set piece after set piece and CGI city falling after CGI city falling. I didn't really care about any of the people, but I actually cared about the characters in Black Panther, and I don't think I did a review of it at the time, but this would be my review of it. So I did enjoy it, and I was looking forward to another one. There was talk that the other character, the tech girl, I've forgotten her name. I should have taken more notes, but I wasn't planning to do a review of the movie. But they were talking about she was going to take over from his role, and everyone was like, "Why the hell after one movie are they? You know, it was a big hit. Why the hell after one movie where he played the character, you know, alone because he was in other films as the character, but why after one movie are they replacing him? Are they talking about replacing him?" And I don't know if they knew he was sick, or if they just had been going to him with ideas and he was knocking them down because he knew he couldn't actually play the role, because he knew he wouldn't be able to get back in that shape and be fit enough to play a role like that, because it's a very hard thing to do as opposed to, say, playing just, you know, a straight drama. So that was other talk that was interesting. I was sort of noting that and thinking that's odd. Why would they be thinking of, how can they not do a sequel after the film was such a big hit? It was really embraced by African people. So many people, black people and African people, so many people were going out dressed in either traditional African wear or in sort of Wakanda wear, and just, you know, Wakanda forever, all that. Like, it was a cultural thing, and it was a good film, and it made a lot of money. And a lot of people try and undermine it and say it was tokenism, that it only got the attention it got because of politics and blah blah blah. I don't believe that, and even if that's true, well, politics has always gotten all the white people their attention, so I'm really not bothered by it swinging to the other side for a bit. But yeah, it's just sad. I was looking forward to another one. He was a good actor. I saw him recently in something else. God, I should take more notes. But I assume I'm going to remember things, and I do a video, and then I just can't remember stuff. It was a movie about a mostly black area in a city that was basically locked down because there were protests and riots, and they just shut the whole area off, and just he was in that, and that was good. God, what was the name of the district? I can't remember, but it was good. He's a good actor. He was a good actor. It's sad. And I was just reading some of the things, and you sort of see people who worked with him talking about him, and that's just really sad. I find myself very emotional in lockdown. I don't know. I think that's something. But yeah, it's sad reading through, because I was just looking for details on how he died and his illness and that. And it was mostly just people talking about how they'll miss him and all of that. So it's sad. And people like Kamala Harris and Spike Lee and that, because he did seem to be just, everyone seemed to like him. I hadn't seen anyone say anything negative about him, just all good things, and he seemed like a really nice guy. It's really sad. He was only 43 years old. I mean, it's a little old to be playing a superhero, actually, but, you know, black don't crack, so I didn't realise he was that old. But yeah, it's just sad. There's nothing else to say. It's just sad. Yeah, there was nothing else, just, yeah, this is sad. I'm glad I haven't heard anyone say anything negative. I'm hoping it will actually help to make Black Panther even more successful, because it's like a memorial and testimony to him and his acting and his career, because that's like his career highlights. So hopefully it'll continue to have some longevity, not just because it's a Marvel film and it made a lot of money, but because this great actor was in it, and he was great with the role. I mean, I personally liked Michael B. Jordan's character better because he was hotter and he's the bad guy, but I normally don't side with the villains. I didn't really know Black Panther, and part of the good thing about the character was he was very balanced. He wasn't, he was right to step into the role as like the king, because he was reserved and trained and educated, and a lot of superheroes, they come to their powers accidentally, and they're very maverick and crazy, and he was a lot more statesmanly, and had a class, but it made him a little less exciting as a character because he mostly had himself under check. He didn't lose control much, but that has its own sort of qualities, like Superman. Superman always was sort of in control, so it's interesting. But I'm not going to talk about Black Panther because I don't remember the film well enough to really do a proper review of it. I mean, I saw it once in the cinema. I just realised, did I buy it? I don't know. A lot of films come out too soon after they come in the cinema, and then I have no inkling to watch them when they come out on DVD and video, so I end up buying them later. I had a couple left in my Marvel list I had to buy. I'm not buying Doctor Strange because of the whitewashing. I protested that. I said I'm not buying it, not watching it. I still haven't. But yeah, I think I still need to buy it. Oh, damn, I wish I bought a Black Panther figure. I saw a couple and I thought of getting them, but I wasn't happy with the articulation in the toys. Oh well, they'll cost more now. I'll go hunt one now online, and they'll cost more. But the costume did look better after watching the film. I didn't like the pictures. But I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the film. A few people that I watch who didn't see the film and still talk about it in a negative way, like it wasn't a good film, it wasn't worth seeing, or it was just tokenism, and it only got attention because it was black and politics and all that. But I would suggest they watch the film and actually do a proper review and actually have a look at it, because it was a good film. It wasn't the best superhero film, but it was nice because it spent more time with the characters than your average superhero film, which took away from the action in some scenes. And some patches might have been a little slow, but they really were just dealing with the politics of the family and the universe building. You have to spend some time in these places to really get a sense of them, and it worked. So I'm going to go. Thanks. Bye.